know about this man y'all saw with the other night. I was out last night, like a whole new feeling good drinking, having a good time, y'all.
And 105.1 W2E6TV, Florence, Alabama. I'm Mike Moore. Here's the latest from the Black Information Network. Tests are showing more than a dozen medals and a large number of tampons sold in the U.S. and Europe. Researchers found lead in all 30 tampons from 13 brands tested. Traces of other metals were also found, including arsenic, mercury, and others. The Maryland condolences continue to pour in following the Saturday morning crash that claimed the lives of 3 star football players in Prince George's County. The crash claimed the lives of Connor Jackson, who was drafted by the NFL's Minnesota Vikings, along with him, Wise high school classmates Isaiah Hazel and Anthony Lightner Jr. Maryland Governor, African-American Wes Moore, called Connor Jackson a true talent who touched many lives and enraged him and his 2 teammates. And that's the latest. I'm Mike Moore from your 24/7 news source, the Black Information Network, and BLNews.com.
It's time for a moment in Black history. Shirley Chisholm was the first African-American woman elected into the House of Representatives. She was elected in 1968 and represented the state of New York. Did you know that?
Knox Media Group Weather. Download our apps today. Music Muscle of the Show is 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. The temp is currently 90 degrees. The forecast for this afternoon, cloudy with a light breeze with a chance of thunderstorms. With the temp 92. Then this evening, cloud-filled skies and thunderstorms are likely. With the temp 80 degrees. Overnight, mostly cloudy with a light breeze with scattered showers. Temperature around 74. We are the Knox Media Group. Music Muscle of the Show. 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. Bringing you the beats and the weather on the go.
What's up?
Hey everybody!
Happy Monday!
And on Monday it is.
It's July the 8th, guys, and you're listening to 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
As they say, ain't no stopping us now.
We're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep going.
All right, guys, we got a great show for you today. Stay tuned. You're listening to 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
We'll be right back, guys.
Someone that has a negative vibe, and if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let polish up alright. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. No. We're moving, we're grooving. We're moving, yeah. We're grooving. Moving. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know we got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. Oh no, I'm on the move. I really got that groove. And I know we've got the groove. No need in trying, no, 'cause I ain't buying. No, don't try to stop us, no. Got the groove. I really got that groove. No need in denying, I ain't lying. I know. It's been far too long, well. Ain't no stopping us. We got the groove. Ain't no stopping us. It's been far too long, y'all. Just join me while I get along. We're leaving the negative people way behind. Don't say they ain't no. Please. Don't make me stop. See, I don't know where we're going, or where we're gonna end up. I'm moving on. But see, we're gonna keep trying. I'm moving on. We're gonna keep trying. Over and over. Yeah. I said it ain't no stopping us. See, it ain't no way. We won't kind of polish up. Keep us down. See, our time has finally came around. So we're on the move. We're ready to go. We're moving straight up. We got it.
Alright guys, it is July the 8th. We've been out for a couple of days, Mama B.
We have.
Mama says she on The Price is Right. Alright guys, we are back. You're tuned into 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
Yes, and it's been a good holiday.
It has. I enjoyed myself.
Yes, so we enjoyed our holiday. We hope you enjoyed yours. But it's been some crazy stuff going on with people in these fireworks.
Man. I don't know what they're gonna do with these fireworks, and it seems like they get more and more dangerous every year.
It's not the fireworks that's dangerous; it's the users now.
Well, that's true. But I mean, they're are allowing people to get the fireworks that they're not supposed to get. And I think that's the problem. People don't know how to use them, so they're blowing themselves up.
Well, the incident, well, one thing, I was sitting there last night. When do you supposed to stop popping them?
When you run out.
No, I personally
I
think
thought you supposed to stop the next day. You couldn't do it after that, but
that's what I thought.
people, people gonna be popping them until what's the next holiday?
Labor Day.
They saving them for Labor Day.
Well, I mean, they still using them. Last night I was laying in the bed and it was like 10 o'clock. I was like, okay, is somebody shooting or is this fireworks? And it was fireworks.
And see, again, like the Army people, they has the PTSD and stuff like that. Shell shock. That stuff scared me. I be in the house. I'm like, God, it sounds like a bomb.
Exactly, and it's like going on and on and on for so long.
And okay, I was telling y'all about what happened last year, the 4th of July.
I know.
Around in our neighborhood. It was kids from other places coming to our neighborhood with the fireworks.
Okay.
Shooting fireworks at each other and shooting at the police cars and stuff like that. So this year they were prepared. Thank you, Florence Police Department. They were prepared this year. We had a family gathering outside of my neighborhood. So when I was coming home, time I hit the corner, every block was police cars, pickup trucks.
They was making sure they went out.
Ready. They was in the field. They was everywhere.
So they was making sure the people were.
Hat is off to them. Yes, because see, last year they didn't have enough police to, I guess, to do the neighborhood. So the kids was shooting at the police cars and running behind the apartments and stuff in the field and stuff. So this time they were out in the field waiting on them. They were walking. It was just.
So they actually did their job.
They did their job. Kudos to you.
So they were serving the community.
I felt like they did. They served my community because I was so happy. Yeah. I ain't never think I'd say that, but yeah, I was happy to see the police.
Mona said she didn't think she ever see that day.
I mean, I'm not a troublemaker or nothing like that. Some police, they're friendly.
Yeah, but I was reading an article about a South Carolina father who actually put fireworks on he was dressed up in a costume for the 4th of July.
Okay.
And he set some fireworks on top of his hat, the top hat.
Okay.
And killed himself.
Okay, so you're telling me a father.
Yes.
A man with kids. Yeah, and it's not funny. I'm not laughing at that. But he actually put fireworks on top of his hat.
Yes.
To set him out. He set him on fire.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he actually set the fireworks off. I don't know if he was thinking that he could get them off. You know what I'm saying? Before it actually exploded.
Well, I think that's what's going on with a lot of people in the world today. They're not thinking about the outcome of what they're going to happen. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, what would you think? That's just like the guy that. Okay, I ain't gonna say about that one, but that's just like the. I mean, you see some crazy stuff.
He had on a Stars and Stripes outfit and one of the top hats,
So maybe he thought the hat was gonna protect him or something. So he blew himself up.
Mm-hmm. On top of, the head moments exploded right there at the family's house.
That's sad.
Very sad. But, like you said, we don't think of what the repercussions going to happen or how it's going to affect other people. Now you got your kids and wife and other family members traumatized behind the incident that we were careless at doing.
I don't even want to think about how that turned out. That's really bad. But
we always saying it happens only to kids. He was 41 years old. So he was good. He was good and grown.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of adults that still have their kids at heart. Because I've seen a lot of men excited about the fireworks.
Yeah. So he wanted to put on a fireworks show for his
but why put it on your head?
And so he basically did a show off. That's what he did.
I feel like that's a death wish. You knew. I mean, that's got to be common sense. I wouldn't even. I'm scared. I guess.
Ramona, you scared of everything. We ain't gonna say what you scared of now.
I'm scared of spiders, but I'll light a
fire.
What I'm trying to say is, like the bottle rockets and stuff. You know, the kids be trying to hold the bottle rockets in the hand and let it go out their hands. I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna let my kids do it in front of me. But I'll put it in a bottle. It's a bottle rocket. You put it in the bottle and let it go. I'm not gonna hold nothing in my hand.
Yeah, but it's just, I just think of it sometimes that we don't think about the repercussion that we do for other people. I mean,
right?
Do you really care?
I'm not gonna say people don't care.
What you think?
I just feel like, well, I guess that is a form of not caring, but but I don't think it's just like, oh, I don't care. But I don't think they think about it. I don't think they just sit back and be like, okay, well, who am I going to affect if I do this? They're not looking at it.
No.
They just feel like it's them.
Exactly. And that's how a lot of situations happen. A lot of people don't look at the outcome. We always talk about certain foods that we eat, certain things that we do. Those things happen to us long term.
Oh my God, yes.
That it may not affect us now, but we have to think of the long term process. Something that may affect us. Smoking cigarettes or drinking. A lot of people say, well, it don't bother me. It may not bother you now.
I say that all the time. I do. Like the high blood pressure and stuff like that. No, I don't have high blood pressure. But it's not saying that I'm not going to have it,
Right.
So I'm just looking at the right now.
And I think a lot of us live for the right now.
Well, yeah, because, man, you never know.
And I know
we ain't living.
But, they tell us to enjoy every day as if it's your last day.
Yeah, the YOLO.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you're basically supposed to live every day as if it's your last day. But do you really do that?
No. I don't think so.
Because if you do that, you wouldn't worry. That's my thought.
Well, you got a lot of people out here that does it, that seem like it, because that man that put them fireworks on top of his head, he wasn't thinking about tomorrow. He couldn't have been.
And then alcohol could have been playing a factor into it too.
Alcohol could have, or some other things could have played a factor in it.
But I was reading an article that was saying that that he wanted to show off during the block party in the town. According to the report, that he just basically was just showing off, trying to show the people different things that could happen.
Well, sometimes it ain't worth it.
And
I don't think it's ever worth it, but some people feel like they have to impress other people in doing things. I just say, hey, watch him at the park. Let the professionals take care of it. Because JV, he love him, but he's scared of him. Mm-hmm. But he like being around him. And you could just be around them and something could happen. They could turn over. I've seen some crazy stuff happen.
Right.
But you got to be careful. You really got to be careful.
Yeah. So, I just look at it like that. So our question of today, do we really, do you live for today or you actually live to live? Because when I say live to live, even though a lot of people say I don't worry or I'm worrying or, vice versa, if you're not worrying, that means you're living right now.
What do you think about that? The people that say they don't worry. Do you think it's people that don't worry?
I believe lying. I honestly think they're lying. What do you think?
I agree with you because, I worry a lot. And
I I know it's a sin.
I know too. We sin every day. But what I'm trying to say is
back to eating what you want to eat and you have blood pressure later.
But what I'm trying to say is we are also human, and I think that's just part of human nature, because man, it's a lot to worry about. And they was like, well, you don't have faith if you worry. I have faith, but yeah, I do worry about some things. I worry, and I shouldn't. And I guess it's something I got to pray about. But I worry. I can admit that I worry. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't worry.
I think the people that say they don't worry, I think they truly are lying. I do. I truly think they're lying. I don't think they're actually 100% living, not going through this life, not thinking about or overthinking things, or not, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. And I am a true overthinker.
Yeah.
I mean, like, crazy overthinker. I sit and I be like,
some people say those are women characteristics.
Being an overthinker, men do it too.
Yeah, some people actually say that those are women characteristics. Women actually overthink.
Men overthink. I think everybody overthink, and at some point
for
in life.
Something.
Me, I overthink every day.
For everything.
It's an all day thing, everyday thing. And I'm working on it, and I'm trying to get over it, because I assume a lot of things, and I just be like, okay, well, maybe it's just all in my head.
Seeing your mind play, the mind playing tricks on you.
My mind playing tricks on me.
And you know, and that too, in this day and time, can be dangerous.
It can. I think that's why I'm single.
You be overthinking?
I overthink a lot.
You're like, okay, they could be a mass murderer, and they...
Well, no, not even that part. It's like, if they don't call, I'll be like, okay, well,
they got somebody
they're doing something else. I ain't worried about it.
And by the time they do call back, you got your guard up, and you're ready to attack.
I ain't not want them to believe nothing they say. It's just, you know. But at least I can admit that's my crazy.
So now you saying you got a little crazy?
Well, man, we all got crazy.
We all got that. We're overthinkers. We're all crazy.
Yeah, and people can say what they want to say, but everybody crazy. Everybody got a little crazy in there.
Yeah. So back to what we were saying. So the fireworks, we think they should be ending.
They should just have sparklers and Roman candles and bottle rockets.
Now for the public. Now I sponsor TNT, so he ain't going with you on that, Mom.
I'm just saying, well, they need to have some kind of class. You can't get these fireworks unless you take this class. Some kind of safety.
You can't tell these grown folks.
You can't, but at least you got a warning.
Well, they got warnings on them boxes.
They do, but show the proper way to use them.
They do. People just do what they want to do.
Say, for instance, the people that do it at home, they out in the road. Some people have potholes and stuff like that, and they're not thinking about the level. Some of that stuff got to be very level in order for it to pop up like that. What is it called? Artillery shells or something like that. Them army things. That's just awful.
Oh yeah, you probably worried the whole weekend then about all that. I mean, because I ain't even thought about it like that.
Yeah, it has to be level, because you see all these stories on social media of the people that want to have the fireworks shows in their backyard. And you know what I'm saying? Then they'll light it and they'll fall over and they'll go where the people are sitting at, up under cars, blowing cars up and stuff. You got to be safe.
Mona, she thought about this a time or two, because I mean, my only thing is I think we should stop popping them on
after
July 4th at midnight. That's enough.
Man,
I don't care if your money spent. Well, know what your limit is. Know how much you're gonna buy. Don't go out there and spend all of it and then you can't pop it all, because it's not respectful to other people that you still popping on the 8th and the 9th. I mean, the 4th was over 4 days ago.
Buy TNT fireworks. But what I'm trying to say is, did you see the big the huge giant jumbo pack that they had this year.
They have it every year.
This was a new one. And
Yeah,
it
I
was
see them
super
all.
big.
I see them all the time.
And I was like, who in their right mind would buy their child this? But
a lot of people.
I know.
A lot of people.
It's people that like to show off, like that man. And I don't know. I'm buying sparklers and Roman candles and bottle rockets.
Yeah, that's because you're scared.
And the little things you can throw on the ground and they pop.
Yeah, pop it.
Yeah.
That's because you're afraid.
Yeah. And I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's too loud. Way too loud. But, you know, to each his own.
It is.
And then they don't think about people with seizures, them flashing lights and stuff like that.
Yeah, you thinking about it a lot, because I ain't thought, I do epileptic, I understand with all that, but I ain't thought about that motor.
Well, see, I have experience with
Oh, yeah,
that,
you have. So. And see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people, until you go through things, people don't think about things. Or people are not considerate of others unless they've been through it.
And I've heard a lot of people, oh, you just crazy. No, I ain't crazy. You just haven't been through it.
Yeah, so a lot of people do think that way because they haven't actually been through it. They feel like it's not me.
Right. It hadn't happened to me, so why would I worry about it?
Exactly. Until you go through things, people don't actually look at things that way.
Well, I try to use common sense. I ain't holding nothing that explode in my hand.
Yeah, so a lot of people do that. A lot of people, I feel like we're so judgmental and we don't think about things until after the fact. And then we're like, oh, I shouldn't have done it that way. And then there goes again the worrying. So that falls into play. So you worry about what's, the outcome, or worry about, I shouldn't have done it that way. And you allow it to affect other people.
That's true. Well, I'm going to tell you a little story. Back in the day, I'm not going to say no names. But
they probably already know.
They know who I'm talking about. But I'm not going to tell everybody else their name. But I'm going to tell what they did. So they used to get fireworks, firecrackers, I guess. The ones that pop.
Yes.
They were so cruel. They would go get frogs and put the firecracker in the frog's mouth.
Okay.
And blow the frogs up.
Wow. Just to see what would happen. And you would sit there and watch.
No, I saw what they were doing and I went in the house. I was like, I'm not putting up with this.
You would go tell.
I did tell him.
I know you would.
I told on him, but I just didn't like that. I think that's so cruel.
Well,
even to frogs.
Well, like I said, we know we had the 4th of July, and we also had exciting news with our Shows Up newspaper. So,
yes,
guys,
our first paper.
Yeah, we hope everybody has went out and gotten your newspaper. But if you have not gotten your first edition copy of the newspaper, because I had some people stop me this weekend and was like, "Hey, where can I get different copies?" They're at most of the gas stations. They're at package stores. They're at the hospital. They're at hotels.
Businesses.
Yes, certain businesses. So if you're out and about, make sure you pick up the Shows Up news. And if you would like to advertise with us, we have introductory prices. Call us right here at 256-712-2887, and we will get your business in there. Whether we even do other personal promotions.
Yes.
So personal ads, so just call us 256-712-2887 with the different things that's going on. And we will also like to, in our next edition that comes out on the 18th, which is next Wednesday. So make sure you get your information into us this week for that Handy Fest information. We'll have the calendar for the Handy Fest that's coming up. So
we'll have going on.
I know. it's already here.
It is.
So we'll have that information in the next edition of Shows Up News. And you can also see our digital paper on our website. That's www.knoxmediagroupinc.org. So make sure you go to that and you can see it. But if you would like a paper copy, because I know have so many people say, I need that paper in my hand.
I want to touch it.
So they wanted to see if it was real.
Okay.
Because I've had that too. But none too. It's not really real. It's a real newspaper. But we can only make it bigger and better with your support. So call us at 256-712-2887 and allow us to help your business grow. And like I said, if you have any personal or family reunion information, whatever you would like, positive information, we would love to put it in Shows Up News. And like I said, we have it digital and paper. So call us 256-712-2887.
Right. And if y'all have any church announcements, send them, email them to info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. Any church announcements.
So we had a lot going on this past week. We want to share that with you. Like I said, we was happy with the 4th of July that went on. The holidays, so we had all kinds of crazy stories with that, because I mean that story in South Carolina with the man, condolences to the family, but to pop the firecrackers on his head. Then we also we went out this past weekend to the West Florence revealing of the Soul
Serenaders.
Yes, Soul Serenaders. They named right there on the corner of Mobile Street. They also put up a placard, a sign about the Soul Serenader that was really interesting. All of the different people that was recognized in this area who were actually may not have been recognized nationwide, so they did that. The West Florence committee did that on this weekend. That was one thing. Another thing that was going on. It was so much going on. It's a lot more things going on, but if you would like for the community to know about your event, call us at 256-712-2887 or send it to info@knoxmediagroupinc.org, because we want to make this paper bigger and better. And this is the first Black publication newspaper here in the show. Yay! Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Too.
A lot of people saying, y'all just start everything. We're going to start it. We're going to keep it around with your support.
That's real.
No, but we want to do that. And like I said, that newspaper, you're advertising our newspaper. We'll also advertise you here on Knox Media Group. So we want to thank Bama Hair, and their word today is
family.
Yes, the word today for Bama Hair is family. So if you go over to Bama Hair, which is located on Woodward Avenue
in Muscle Shoals,
and one of our sponsors, so go over and they'll give you a discount if you let them know that the word of the day is family. Let them know you heard it on 105.1, the music muscle of the shows. Want to thank Pilgrim's Pride, the Carpet Store, the Long Lewis Foundation, TNT Fireworks. We have a list that goes on and on. Pride Janitorial. We have so many others that we would like to thank, but we want you guys to be in our upcoming paper. So make sure you call us 256-712-2887 and make sure we get you started in the next Shows Up News. We're going to take us a quick little break. Gonna listen to a little music. We're gonna come back with a subject on what we're gonna talk about today. And I want to thank Pastor Latham this weekend. He was excited to see the newspaper, very complimentary. I saw him out at the shows when we were out at the unveiling of the sign.
Okay, yeah.
So want to thank you for doing that. He was like, give me some papers. He was so excited. So thank you. And anybody else that has asked for newspapers and has helped us to get them out. But we're working on getting those mailed to your location. You're listening to 105.1,
the music muscle of the shows.
Y'all wanna know about the man y'all saw the other night? I was out last night, and a good weekend, and a good time, y'all. I was on that floor, doing that ride. Run to ride, went side to side. Sunshine came up to me. Say what's your name? Come on, baby. Please smile and tell me. Even hoping and wishing you can take me home. Go straight to the kitchen and lick my bowl. Rinse the stone. Clean up this oven. Real soon. Sorrow everything like flour dough. Love is my sugar. Never want more. Got you smacking your way. When the girl in the middle, it's a sure hot danger, but you gotta be a fool. Let's down, my turkey. See all my friends, they call me. They say, hey, girl, there's a recipe. We've been handed down from generations. Wanna taste the same. You try to make changes, just follow directions. Everything will be fine. Realize it's gonna blow your mind, baby, like flour dough. Love is my sugar, never want more. Got you smacking your listen your fingers. Let me get in the middle. It's a sure hot danger, but you gotta be a fool. Just love, it's my turkey. If you don't rock, better come correct. If you don't rock, better show respect. If you don't rock, can't feel me now. If you don't rock, better scream and rock. If you don't rock, now what's the deal? If you don't rock, tell me how you feel. If you don't rock, baby take the seat. If you don't rock, cause you're still free. If you want my if you want my if you want my this goes on open after dark. And it ain't till 12 till the party starts. I always had to be before my 10. Like before the fun was about to begin. Lots of people are inside and out. Just for one reason, to rock the house. So in the daytime, the streets was clear. You couldn't find a good thing anywhere. Cause it's come out at night. 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 Now with three sticks to go out at night, they like to wear double jackets and change the spots. They wear rips and zippers all in their shirts. With tight pants and much with skirts. All kind of colors running through their hair, and you can just about spot a freak anywhere. But then again, you can know someone all that right and might not know they're free till you see them at night, boys. It's come out at night. 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 Now the party's jumping, the place is packed. And when the guys like this, I'm ready to rap. Don't go out the bus around, hold the mic. Freaks all over me like white or rice. Freaks come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. The one like about a most of them real good lovers. So do it in the park and do it in the dark. But most freaks are known for breaking hearts. You can never tell what a freak is thinking of, and you can never catch a freak without these fun gloves. They don't walk, when they step, they strut. 9 times out of 10, they drop the nuts. So that's my advice, you don't stand a chance. It's so bad, they got their own dance. If you want to live a nice quiet life, do yourself a favor, don't come out at night, cause it's come out at night. It's come out at night. It's come out at night. It's come out at night.
Yes, we're back. You're tuned in to 105.1.
Hey, y'all.
The music muscle of the show. She forgot that part. She on Hey Y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Yes, we've been talking about a couple stories that was going on this past weekend with the holidays, about the fireworks, and should it be a cutoff time for you to stop popping fireworks? And if it is a cutoff time, you can call in and let us know, because I'm telling you, it's very disturbing to be listening to fireworks still on the 7th.
Yeah, call 256-365-1000 and let us know.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially those, like I said, those artillery shells.
Well, I thought it was a cutoff time from them. I thought you couldn't do them after a certain day. Especially in the city,
bottle rockets and stuff like that. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, because
I don't think you should be doing none of it. That's just my opinion. I think after a certain time, you should just put it all up.
You should, but I don't know. Kids are fascinated with fireworks and firecrackers and stuff. I was happy with the little smoke bombs.
Well, I think after a certain time, you should just put it up and not even deal with it until the next holiday.
Man, okay.
Because it's just a disrespect. That's just my opinion. I think it's a disrespect. You still shooting them, and people back at work, people back on their routine of life, doing things, and like you say, someone can be shell shot, especially if you're military, and then you popping them all times of night, and people jumping up out the bed. I mean, just out of respect.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think?
I agree with you on that, but yet and still, I don't think it's nothing wrong with the little bottle rockets,
because they gonna go up and say, you know, it's the noise for me. I just think at a point in time, if you're gonna do it
when you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, just do it when you're supposed to do it.
And then we got to think about it. It's still some people that work on the 4th of July, so I know they be mad.
Well,
especially on the 4th of July.
Well,
it's like a lightning show.
I understand, and I know you can't protect everybody from when you're doing it, but they have times that you should do it, and those are the times you should do it. That's just that's like breaking the law.
Well, yeah. they love doing that.
I know, but at the same time, don't continue to do it even after. It should stop.
Okay, well, I can understand that.
Because when you get to keep going and on, like you said, you're being disrespectful to your neighbor. 2, and I know some people don't care. They don't care about themselves, so they definitely don't care about the neighbor. Right. But then 2, you're breaking the law. It's just so much that falls into play into it that you should just do what is asked of you. And I know some people are looking at, I spend my money. So what? Pop them all in the daytime. Stand outside in the heat and do it.
Because this show was hot. Oh, God, it was hot.
Yeah.
Did you grill?
No. I have not cooked and did anything in a while, but that's besides the point. No, I haven't grilled, but
we were talking about fireworks. In Nashville, 4 people got shot during the 4th of July celebration. And a lot of people were like, the best advice they could give people is to stay at home next year, because what had happened was the shooter started shooting while the fireworks was going on. So they couldn't tell if it was gunshots or fireworks.
Wow.
The lady that's telling the story, she got shot in her foot. And she was just telling the story of how she was with her fiance, and she thought that a kid had hit her foot, or, a firecracker had hit her foot or something like that. And when she went to the ambulance, they told her she had been shot.
Wow.
So it was just like, she said that could have been her life.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why people, they say, why do innocent people have to be shot and nothing happens out of it? Because they're not going to know who did that. Mm-hmm. It was a crowd. It was like a celebration. She said this is exactly why no one wants anyone to have guns. It's just not okay. And it's not okay. It could have been my life.
Right.
So she's upset because they'll never find that shooter unless somebody tell.
And you know how they go. What they say. what they say? What's the saying on them?
What? Snitches get stitches.
Yeah. So therefore, ain't nobody gonna tell on them
Unless they get mad.
That's the question of the day. Why is it? That's what we would. Why is it that people wait until they get mad and then say anything about anything?
Because they trying to hurt you. They feel like you done hurt them. They're like, okay, well, I'm going to tell this secret.
But a lot of people don't realize they're trying to hurt you.
They're hurting themselves.
One, they're hurting themselves. And two, you may not even been the one that actually said something about them.
Exactly. It's just hearsay.
Hearsay. Just the incident, somebody, a friend of mine, thought I had talked about them.
Okay.
So instead of them not coming to me and say, why did you do me that way? They basically went and started talking about me to this other person.
Okay.
And then after the fact, they come back and then ask, why did you talk about me? And I said, I never talked about you.
Wow.
But like you say, hurt people will hurt somebody else. Or if you're not even clear on the understanding, I just think you should always get an understanding of what's going on.
I think a lot of people act.
Oh yeah.
While they're mad, they hear something, they get mad, so they act instead of just sitting there and thinking about it.
Or saying this is not that person.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to them and make sure before I get mad. But people don't do that. They just jump out. Oh yeah, I know she said it.
Exactly.
So,
they automatically assume that person has done it, and what we try. And so many people are so at this. They're trying to hurt people so fast.
And the person they need to be checking is the one that's coming back telling you.
Yeah. Or even get a clear understanding of what happened.
That's true.
If you have a secret of somebody, why do you go and tell the secret after the fact? I mean, you say, okay, I'm not going to say nothing about it.
Okay, I ain't going to say nothing.
Yeah, I'm not going to say nothing about it. But then, when you think they done hurt you, you go back and say something.
Yeah.
Why do so many people do that?
Just being hateful.
And then when they find out the truth, they trying to say, well, I didn't know. Well, I didn't know.
Try to find out.
But did you try to come to that person to find out what the situation or how the situation went? You bringing people in stuff that don't even need to be in it. And that's what so many people are doing nowadays. And that's why so many people have guards up.
Okay.
And you can't trust people, or you don't talk to people, or you don't go to people because of that guard.
Okay. And there's so many people that feel like they have discerning spirits. However you want to say.
I don't know about that part.
I don't know about it either, because
I know it is a such thing.
If they had it, they would know.
But I feel like the Lord talks to me too.
I feel like he talks to me a lot of times. I think that's why I'm still here, because I've been in some crazy situations. But what I'm trying to say is, you have so many people that's like, I have a discerning spirit. I know this person ain't. But the person that they feel like they can trust, that's the one that's going around talking about you, baby. So how do you feel like where are you getting your discernment from? It can't be God, because that person they're talking bad about you. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. Yeah.
So no, it's crazy.
But so many people go through that, and they think that they can trust people, and you really can't.
You can't.
Because as soon as they get mad or feel like you've done them wrong, and they don't, as they say, they only listen to one side of the story, and they assume, and they trying to put their own story together, and they just...
Man, I done been through so much with people that I done got to the point where I just feel like, if you're going to believe it, because I'm not going to explain myself. I'm serious. I had got to that point because it is some evil people out here, and they will lie on you and say you said something or you did something. But that person that got that discerning spirit, okay, where's your discernment?
Right.
You know, so I ain't telling you nothing. So if you think I did it, I did it.
Right.
That's how I feel now, and I mean, I'm through with it. I'm not explaining. I'm tired.
You get to a point.
I'm tired. I'm not explaining. I don't feel like I have to.
Yeah. But do you think you should? So you don't think you should explain nothing if okay, just say for instance you talk to somebody, but you know for a fact you didn't actually hurt this person, but they done went back and talked about you because they think you hurt them,
Right.
but it wasn't you.
Right.
Do you ever go to try to explain yourself to that person?
No.
You just let them think what they think.
Think what you want to think. Let that discerning spirit work for you.
But they didn't come at it as a discerning spirit. They just basically.
Okay, now if it was nobody like that, the people that I'm talking about is the discerning spirit.
No, I'm just
but
saying.
the one you talking about, like if it's my mama or family member, yes, I would try to explain it because I don't want to break that bond. But if it's just somebody off the street,
well, just say it's a close friend. Now you know y'all are close friends, but you know for a fact that they probably misunderstood something or they taking things out of anger and they think you did something.
like if it's a bond that you really don't want to break and you know that person mean well, but just don't know how to deliver it or whatever. Okay, I can understand that. But just somebody trying to hurt you, you know they trying to hurt you.
Now, if somebody trying to hurt you, you just let them roll.
Yeah, just believe what you want.
You let them pop the firecrackers and keep on moving.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about them on top of your head. That's what you want to do because I'm tired.
Yeah,
I'm tired. I don't
you-
feel like I should explain myself.
Yeah, you don't worry about them people. But if it's a close friend, family, and you really know they probably took it wrong, I think you should try to make amends and make them understand this ain't happening this way.
But you have your hot-head people.
Oh yeah, you got a lot.
You know you said it. Okay.
Now when
That's how you
but if
wanna
they
do
come
it.
to you at that point, then you just let it go.
Just let it ride, and then they'll find out in the long run.
That it wasn't the way it happened. Exactly. Yeah.
It was that person that was calling other people demons and stuff.
You own it, Mona.
I'm on it, girl, because I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that. People have been with me like that all my life.
Yeah.
So, believe what you want to believe.
And then it makes you have that hot head.
Is that what it is? I don't feel like it's a hothead. It's just, I know what I done said. I know what I've done. If I said it, I feel like if I say it behind your back, I can say it in your face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I said it, I said it. If I didn't, I didn't. But if believe what you want to believe.
Right.
I'm at that point.
Well, one thing we do want you to believe, we want you to believe that Knox Media Group has partnered with Shows Up News. We have a new newspaper. We want you to be part of it, so we want you to advertise in our newspaper.
We're excited about it. We want you guys to be excited about
Yes, so
it.
we have some introductory rates right now, so call us at 256-712-2887 and see how your business or you can advertise with us. We have some great rates for small business, large business, so just call us at 256-712-2887 and make sure you get it. So we have a digital as well as paper copy newspaper, so y'all make sure you get those newspapers, and if you have not received your copy, call us 256-712-2887 to make sure you get the ladies edition, because the next one will be coming up next week.
And the picture on the front page, my God, you got to see it.
She can't look at herself today, y'all. So she's reminiscing off the newspaper. She can't look at herself today.
Yeah, if I look crazy, that's why, because I can't see myself.
She said she having some issues. Yeah, so y'all,
These glasses, I don't know what's going on with them.
yeah, so y'all make sure y'all get the Shows Up News, and make sure you follow us on our website. That's www.knoxmediagroupinc.org. Download our app, Knox Media Group Inc. We're making it so convenient, so therefore you can follow us all the time. All of it is Knox Media Group. Follow us on YouTube. Make sure we get those YouTube numbers up because we are still giving away a car in 2024. A lot of people say, y'all ain't gonna give away a car. We're gonna give it away as soon as we can get our numbers up.
We can show you better than we can tell you.
Yeah, so make sure you subscribe, like our live, and leave your email address so we can make sure that we are giving away a car this year. But you have to leave your email address underneath one of our lives. I know so many people say, well, I want to leave my email address. There's nothing we can do with your email address. We will not spam you or anything, but make sure you send it to go to YouTube and go to Knox Media Group, subscribe, leave your email address, and give us a little bit about information about your email address, and we'll make sure you go in the pot for the car.
And if that's all I have to do to win a car, baby, I would have been done it.
I know, I need to win a car.
And I'd be telling everybody else about it so I could be the winner.
You gonna tell them to give you the car?
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna be the winner. I just feel it. But I can't be the winner.
No, you can't be the winner.
I'm just saying,
Confusing me.
they need to do that. Be like, I know I'm gonna be the winner, so I'm gonna tell people so they can. You gotta feel it in your bone, feel it in your spirit. So today, Tamika, did you know it was a beautiful day today? The weather is, the high is 95, the low is 77.
It was pretty cloudy this morning. I was walking and I was like, okay, I hope it don't rain. As they say, rain on my head, but
It would have felt good though.
I don't want to rain.
Summer rain is the best.
You said that the other day when we were at the 5K run. You was like, summer rain is the best.
It is.
And then you said you could smell it.
You can smell it.
What y'all think about the smelling of the rain? I said, that's country. But yeah, she did. She's like, I can smell the rain.
I mean, have you ever just been in summer rain?
Yes.
It's just it's a beautiful thing.
It'll make you want to dance.
It makes you want to dance and yeah, it's nice.
She's just pulling my.
I'm just saying, so y'all, for real, it's just like, it's hot outside. It's burning up outside. The rain is so cool and it just feels wonderful to your body. So you need to try it.
I mean, I don't mind summer rain, but I'm not one of those. I don't like to be wet. Not like that, Mama. What you laughing at?
I'm just laughing.
I'm minding with somewhere else, y'all. It ain't okay. It's not on 105.1.
So like Tuesday, the high is 91, the low is 70, scattered thunderstorms. Wednesday, the high is 89, the low 68, partly cloudy. It's just an 18% chance of rain Wednesday. And Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, mostly sunny. It's gonna be hot.
It's summertime.
But I'm not even gonna say the numbers because the numbers don't mean nothing. They'll say it's 97 degrees, it'll feel like 114.
Well, it's summertime. It's supposed to be hot. It's time for. Yeah, it's time to be hot.
Well, we was by the creek all weekend.
I saw you being country this weekend.
Yeah, country, and I loved it. Beautiful. I like scenic. So I can't even talk. I like to see the scenery when I'm places and all that green and stuff. I just love it. Green is my favorite color.
That's my favorite color too, but it's not bad because of the grass and stuff.
The different colored greens of the trees and stuff. It's just beautiful to me. We were all in the water. I'ma tell you for real, the kids, it was so funny, but we had a wonderful time and the teenagers were out there. And that's what made my heart just jump for joy because those teenagers could have been out in the streets popping fireworks. You know what I'm saying? Doing something they ain't got no business doing. They wanted to go to the creek. They watched Naked and Afraid. So they feel like they are survivalists.
Oh, okay.
So the other day we had went and they had got all the stuff together. They had got sticks and stuff, made them a campfire. They made fishing poles. They found fishing line and hooks and stuff on the side of on the side of the creek, and they went fishing and they caught fish, believe it or not, with strings and sticks. So they caught the fish in tadpoles and stuff. So they decided they was gonna taste everything that they caught.
Oh wow! So you had to cook.
I didn't cook nothing. They cooked. They did it. So the next day they were like, we need to come back tomorrow. So they made plans. These are the teenagers. They made plans. Some of them brought skillets and utensils. Some of them brought axe to cut up the fish wood. Some of them brought knives to skin the fish. But they forgot about the seasoning. But they cooked. They had a fish dinner. To me. Kinda. Wow. We gonna see the results of that. The lady that from Gross Out, she said that's the cleanest water that she ever been in. So, but still, I don't know about all that.
So, Marga's talking about Gross Out. Make sure you mark your calendars for July the 27th at McFarland Park. We're gonna be at Gross Out, and it's actually gonna be fishing and other things. We're gonna have, I know the Army, National Guard will be out there, and they're gonna have the little thing that you can. Gladiator, that's the name.
Okay,
with Gladiator, yes, with the sticks. Gladiator will be out there. It's going to be fishing.
The other one down.
Yes, and then we're going to also have the Gross Out team will be back from Birmingham. They will be here. So it's going to be a lot of different activities going on, and that's going to be May the 27th over at McFarland Park.
Kayaking?
I'm not sure about the kayaking part, but we'll have more details on that. But that's going to be May the 27th. July the 27th. I'm sorry, not May the 27th. So make sure you mark your calendars for that. And this is going to be a free event. It's going to be all day from 10 to 4. A lot of things, free food. So y'all make sure y'all come out to that. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
And bring your kids. Get your kids involved. Get your teenagers involved. Because I was just shocked. The teenagers, they were ready to go to that creek. So outdoor fun is good once you introduce your child to it. But if they've been in the house all their life and you're not trying to introduce them to outdoors and stuff like that, yeah, they're going to smell like outside when they get back in. But
see, those are different things. You know, we used to talk about when your mom would say, you smell like good outdoors. And, like you said, y'all smell the rain.
Yeah, the rain smelled good, but I said, oh, God, when them kids come in from playing, it's a different kind of smell. It's like crickets and grasshoppers.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I don't think about it that way because I'm not really a nature person, but I do understand about outdoors.
You never smelled a grasshopper? Or a cricket?
No, I haven't.
They have a unique smell. And that's what them kids smell when they come in from playing.
Wow.
Okay, next time you outside, pick you up a grasshopper and smell it.
Probably won't. Probably won't be doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, make sure we're going to have some grasshopper stories in our next paper.
I'm going to bring you a grasshopper.
Y'all make sure you tune in to our second edition of our paper, which will come out on next week. So make sure you go out looking for it. And if you need a copy of this one, call us 256-712-2887. And make sure if you would like to advertise with us, we have some introductory prices and introductory rates. Same thing, I'm sorry. But same thing, if you would like to advertise with us on Knox Media Group or Shows Up News, call us 256-712-2887 and we will fix you up, especially our small businesses and new businesses right now.
It's a good deal. You guys need to jump on it, especially the introduction price.
Yeah.
So,
because they won't stay around for long.
I lost my train of thought. Go ahead.
Oh my. But make sure you download our app. That's Knox Media Group Inc. And Make sure you download our app. You get both of our apps. Our sister station, which is 1500 AM, 24 hours of gospel, and it would also be 105.1. I had someone walk up to me the other day, and I was talking to him, and I said, "Hey, make sure you listen to our station." And he's like, "I'm not from here." I said, "Download our app." So I showed him how to download the app. They were excited, and I said, "See, you get both of our stations at once, and you can also email us on there, and we can get your comments." But if you have anything you'd like to talk about, any birthdays, any anniversaries, any of that, you can always call us here at the radio station. That's 256-365-1000 when we're live. And you always have the Lunchtime show every day at 12 o'clock. We have the Ain't It Main show with Montreal and his partner G-Main every day at 5 o'clock. And then we have the 118 Experience with Katie and Boogie every day. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to any of our shows. You can listen to them on our app. You can listen to them on Facebook. You can listen to them on YouTube. And all of that is Knox Media Group.
That's right. You know what? I keep my bags and saying,
I need you to bring them back.
I'm dead serious. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on
It
either.
might be the coffee or the heat.
Okay, but give me a song, and we're gonna come right back because I can't take the But y'all make sure y'all download our app and make sure you get our shows of newspaper because you don't want to miss out. And the 5K Freedom Run, Casey actually, they actually just sent us an email and told us thank you for that this past week.
That was nice.
Yeah. So
I enjoyed myself.
What we got?
I would have went out there and did the 1 mile. I would have done that. I told you I was going to do that, but I have knee problems. So
There she goes.
I got to go get that checked out. That's bad. We was going down that hill yesterday at the creek. Yeah, got to go get it checked.
All right, guys, you're listening to 105.1,
The music muscle of the show.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
And first we started as a crew, taking me places I ain't never been. But now you're getting comfortable and doing those things you did no morning, sort of making me thankful. But it should be handling. And now you asking me my car. Got it all there in the world. We all have to do for freedom. Come and set for me. To hold somebody for me. Get your shit. Trifling. Nothing's right, brother. Silly me. Why haven't I found another baller? When times get hard, want to help me out. Instead of us, brother, if you know I'm now you've been messing on my car. Ain't been bothered by me different nights. Hadn't paid the first bill, but you're heading to the mall. I'm finished with the pain. That you be all even use myself. Calling whoever when the look comes on, you'll be ready for us to be. Trifling, nothing's right, brother. Silly me, why haven't I found another baller? When times get hard, you want to help me out. Instead of us, brother, you know the man's wild. Pay your bills, keep on the phone for bills. All of my bills, I don't think you do. So you oh, no, no. You try to win, but the nothing type of person does in me. Why haven't I found another love again? But nothing type of telephone bills, paying automobiles, getting away with the chill. How do think you do? So you and me all through. I shall confess.
But I just couldn't see the light, No, she was alone. I was in out every night. I tried up all her nights. Every time she felt alone. 3 days was all the last. She was loving me, but I just couldn't see the light. Now she wanna live alone, so I gotta start treating her right. I gotta make a U-turn. I gotta turn around, y'all. I was going I gotta start all over again. I gotta turn. I gotta turn around, y'all. I was going I gotta start all over again. I gotta this moment, thinking there was another. All I got was a kiss on my forehead. I guess she got tired of the thing that been going on. Gotta make a change before my baby be gone. Lord knows I love her, and I know that she loves me too. If she ever leave me, I just don't know what the hell I'm gonna make a U-turn. I gotta turn around, y'all. I was going I gotta start all over again. I gotta make a U-turn. I gotta turn around, y'all. I was going I gotta start all over again. I gotta make a U-turn. I gotta turn around, y'all. I was going I gotta start all over again. I gotta make a U-turn. I gotta turn around, y'all. I was going I gotta start all over again. I gotta make a U-turn.
All right, guys, we are back. You're tuned in to 105.1, the music muscle of the shows. And we've been talking about fireworks. You think it should be done at a certain time? Should you stop popping them at a certain time? We've talked about how people take a story, they think, they're your friend, and then just because someone approached them with a certain thing, they think you're the one that said it. So therefore, they start telling you secrets. Do you think that's correct? I mean, do you think you should go through all this with friends? I personally think if you tell me a secret, it should be what it is, a secret.
A secret.
It should not be something somebody go back and talk about, or even if it's a misunderstanding. If you tell somebody or y'all do something secretly, it should stay just that.
But the crazy part about it, most of the people that tell be right there with that person, so you telling on yourself too.
Well, not all the time. You know, some people don't look at it that way. They feel like I'm hurting that person, and then a lot of times they don't tell the whole story. They tell part of the story as if that person was there by themselves.
And if it was so bad, why you keep it a secret that long?
Right. That's kind of like the incidents with P. Diddy and all the other people.
Exactly. It should be a statute of limitation. Don't tell me nothing somebody done 10 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, if it's that, why do you hold
Especially if they're not doing it now, you know?
Right. Why do you hold it in and then you come back and talk about it? That's the question. Why do you keep it until you feel like the person betrayed you, and then come to find out they actually didn't betray you? Call us, 256-365-1000. Why do you think someone actually held your secret for so long, but then come to find out somebody may approach you, and it's just your conscience. I think it's your conscience. Somebody approach you and they come to you and say, hey, Mona, you know, you have to change the way you do things, and automatically you're going to think it's Tamika that did it. You have to change for being late all the time.
I would
So no, I'm just saying, automatically you're going to think
You told on me.
I told on you, so therefore what people do, they go back and then they'll tell something else. Well, you know, being her, we be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make you look bad.
Yeah, I got you.
But why people do that?
Try to make other people look bad.
Or bring up stories that shouldn't even be brought up.
I don't know, but most of them, you don't even have to do nothing to them for them to tell you secrets.
But I'm just saying, for instance, just like what I just did. If I come to you, for instance, say, Mom, you know, you gotta quit being late.
Right.
And the way we think as humans, we automatically think somebody done told on me.
Who done told on me?
Yeah, so we go inside and say, well, you know, Tamika and I, or Tamika did this, or whatever, and then you making more friction in it. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, because, I mean,
Why people do that?
Some people just like to stir the pot.
Now, I don't think they like to stir the pot. They just don't know how. They at the point they don't really understand friendship or loyalty, and they just reacting.
So you don't think they like to stir stuff up?
No, I just think they just have misunderstandings, and they don't know how to. They want to get the heat off of them, so therefore they're gonna bring heat on you.
Well, you have people that do that too. But I honestly know people that like to stir the pot.
So you think they're pot stirrers?
Pot stirrers.
They
like to stir it up. They love the smell of it.
I just think it's just the heat. They be trying to get the heat off of them, so therefore they gotta make somebody else look bad within the circumstances also.
Wow. It could be that. It could be that. I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, I think it's that. Well, that's just
while the people are thinking about your questions, I do have some birthdays.
What you got? Whose birthday?
You might know some of these. Lance Gross.
Okay.
You know him?
No.
He's the dark-skinned fine man that played in the Tyler Perry movies. He played in Fighting Temptations. I think that was the name of it. Where the woman had the husband and she met the man with AIDS.
I think I did.
He was the husband.
Okay.
Okay, Jaden Smith.
Okay.
You know Jaden Smith?
Yes.
Valerie Pettiford. She played in a lot of movies. If you've seen her picture, you know who I'm talking about. Rocky Carroll. He played in a lot of movies. Well, you wouldn't know these people because you don't watch movies. Relaya Downs. Zombie Juice. Jordan Burroughs. Jamal Woodland. He played Biggie Smalls in the Notorious Big movie. Melvin Lindsay and Marcus Chong. Okay. Happy birthday, guys.
Happy birthday to nobody that I knew of. I told you, I believe Mona be going to make these names up.
No, I don't.
Because don't nobody be knowing the folks but you.
They play in a lot of movies.
Oh, a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Well, we had a lot of birthdays this weekend. Happy birthday to all of the weekend holiday babies, because there was a lot of them.
It was.
I know
Need to name, but
Jaja, Pastor Knox grandbaby, celebrated her 3rd birthday, and Pastor Bodie, one of the good friends, Eastside, celebrated his birthday this weekend, and it was a lot of people, and I just can't, I hate to even start naming them, be like, why you didn't remember me?
I know, and they, like I said, charge it to my head and not my heart because I just don't remember.
Yeah, so happy birthday to all of the July, from the 3rd all the way up until today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, guys.
But if you would like us to announce your birthday or announce your loved one's birthday, make sure you call us. You can call us right here on the station, 256-365-1000.
Mona, what y'all been talking about?
We've been talking about a lot of stuff.
I know, all over the place.
We went
You've been
all over
going
the
all.
place.
Tell me the topic. What's the topic? Let me hear the topic. Because you've been
Fireworks.
What about fireworks? What about fireworks?
We was talking about common sense and stuff like that. People
It's stuff like that. Common sense and stuff like that. Okay, all right. What else?
are not using their common sense when they fire up these fireworks.
Okay, what else you talking about? Because I heard you going off about something. I didn't know what the hell. I thought fireworks was going off in here. Because you were going
Yeah,
off.
she said her mind was playing tricks on her.
How your mind playing tricks on you? Let me get that. I got it. Boy, Mona, I knew it. I knew to come in.
What had happened was
See what had
I was
happened.
talking about something and I had an idea and I thought of something, and then by the time she got finished, I didn't want to interrupt her, but by the time she got finished, it had swiped away.
So it really wasn't on your mind.
It was on my mind, but it swiped away.
It went away.
It was like swiping.
Yes, swapping.
Wow. So do y'all realize that y'all only been on live for like 19 minutes?
Yeah, no. We've been on YouTube.
Yeah, but y'all went on live for what night? We went live on 19 minutes, but y'all on the radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you live on the radio, but you only been on live for 19 minutes and 24 seconds.
TikTok.
You've been ticking and talking.
TikTok.
And then I'm just trying to figure out, because YouTube is a good thing. We're going straight to YouTube. We've been on there for an hour. So we've been on Facebook. But for some reason, our other little deal, I don't know, some people was asking. And this is a good thing. If you ever want to, this is the best way to see us. And I guess we need to make sure everybody go to our app or go to our webpage. Click on YouTube. You can see us every day. Then you can go back and look at old events, old podcasts, old video, and you can like and subscribe and win a car. Okay, so you want to never worry about, because a lot of people were telling me, hey, we can't hardly find you all. So the easiest way to find us, download our app. If you have an iPhone, go type in Knox Media Group and download our app. It gives you, I heard you, Mona, y'all did such a great job this weekend. You in Montreal working overtime.
Yes.
On Sunday. And you guys, y'all had me rolling laughing. You hear me? I was rolling laughing.
Where you rolling?
Oh my goodness. You done told Montreal he done forgot the station. He said, I keep on forgetting it. I keep on calling it 101.5. But we do have a 101.5, but it's HD3.
I told him you got the fancy car, that's why.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. And then you on there talking about, well, y'all really can get all our stuff on one place. I was like, Mona done got country. But
Yeah, we talked about that.
you told me to go to our app and download our app and they can see everything. It was good though. I mean, I was really entertained. I promise you I was entertained. I was like, maybe we should make them work all the time on the weekend, man. Because y'all little show was cool.
Man, yeah.
What? I mean, y'all. I started to come up with this shit. I wanted to see what they had to drink. Cause they were laughing and loud and
Those two
everything.
together.
That's what I said. I said them two together. I was like, man, y'all got it going on up in
We
there.
had a good time
I know.
listening to the music, especially Southern Soul.
I
We was
know.
laughing at the names of the songs.
I know, yeah. I was listening to that.
I'm gonna tell you how you know y'all was having so much fun. Usually we'll come in and talk in between every 3 to 4 songs.
They talked every.
Montreal and Mona were coming in every song.
I know.
I was like, man, they having a good time up there.
We wanted to talk about the songs.
I know.
Or where the songs led you to.
Oh man, I'm talking about, man, it was good though. I promise you it was good. I was like, man, I see y'all going on, man. Y'all need to do that more often. I mean, it was just
We're gonna do it every now and then.
okay. So every now and then, somebody say y'all are extremely loud on Facebook, so I'm bringing it down right now, so you won't be so loud on Facebook. So
Did you ever listen to Eric B. and Rakim?
yeah, Eric B and Rakim. I couldn't tell you what they sung. What did they sing?
I don't know, but
You asked me that question to turn around and say you don't know.
well, 37 years ago,
Eric B and Rakim.
they released their classic debut album, Paid in Full.
Yeah, Paid in Full.
And they say, what's your favorite song from that album? Didn't they have a song called Paid in Full?
I think so.
So you see, I'm listening to us now.
Right.
I'm trying to turn it down a little bit.
Okay. I remember my brother, well, my brothers, listening to this kind of music and stuff like that, the hip hop, but I can't really say what they sung, what they rapped. But the names are like,
Right there.
yeah. Okay, crazy question. Was they part of the Wu-Tang? Were they? Or was they, am I thinking about Rizzy?
Thinking about who?
Rizzy.
I think they were part, Mona.
If they wasn't, it was, when they in the same era?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Okay. Now, I know they had a movie called Paid in Full. Did you ever watch
Yes,
that one?
I
That was a
did.
good movie.
But that wasn't their movie.
No,
Okay.
but I'm Paid in Full. I was just thinking about where I heard it from. Maybe that's what I heard it from. But I know my brother used to listen. My brothers, my 2 older brothers and sisters, they used to listen to Eric B. and Rakim, whatever his name is. Also, in history, 24 years ago today, Scary Movie's they released their first movie in theaters. Did you ever watch any of the Scary Movies? They were like, I used to watch Scary Movies and I thought it was funny. It was supposed to be like a comedy or whatever. And I think these are the scary ones. No, these are the scary ones, I guess, with Drew Barrymore. I remember watching that. And Drew Barrymore, I don't know. I think that's when I first knew who she was. I know she played in a couple of movies when she was younger, but I was thinking that these were the little funny versions of Scary Movie, but these are the horror, they said. So those movies, they had me kind of scared when I used to watch them, scared to answer the phone. And also in news, Spring Park, the waterfall at Spring Park in Tuscumbia is in need of repair. So they're trying to get the waterfall fixed. I know when we go, we try to take pictures in front of the waterfall. It's so pretty.
Mona,
But now?
you weren't talking to nobody. You said any of y'all watched the movies. Wasn't nobody in here.
Well, I was talking to them.
I know you could have your head down.
I was talking to the
I was like,
TikTokers.
everybody gone. We working on the sound because y'all was sounding horrible, but you sound good now. Yeah, you good. Now you can go it over.
Well, it says Tuscumbia, Alabama. The waterfall at Spring Park in Tuscumbia is silent, so it's not producing water. 2 pumps that pushed the water up the rocks have failed, and now the city leaders are debating on the next move. The pumps were actually just repaired recently, but we're told they only function about 10 hours before breaking again. So according to the partners at Time Daily, the machinery was just too old to salvage. So the mayor of Tuscumbia has been shopping for new pumps, but they run about $12,000 each, and they need two of them. The reporters say they went to Spring Park Sunday and spoke with the folks enjoying the scenery. That used to be my favorite thing to look at when I go to Spring Park. It's the waterfall. I just like hearing it and looking at it. But he said that he's fully support repairing the waterfall, and he's willing to do anything that he can do to help support it, like fundraisers or donation, anything that he could do. He want to get that waterfall working, and I hope they do, because that's one of the main attractions at Spring Park. They say the pumps aren't the only problem at the park. Mayor Foster says that the lights in the fountain are on the fritz, so they got a couple of things they need to do before the waterfall gets fixed. And they are also worried about the millivore grass, about grass growing. And that's a type of grass that grows in a certain depth of water. So they don't want to drain the water because they're scared that those plants would grow. And another story that I read up on, and it was tragic and it's sad, but it happened. A 2-year-old boy, he tragically dies after accidentally shooting himself at a Walmart parking lot. The parents were out of the car getting fireworks and left the 2-year-old in the car. Now, why they did that, I don't know, but I mean, just to leave a 2-year-old in the car, period, is dangerous. And then in this heat, I'm pretty sure they had the air on or whatever, but why would you leave a child in the car with a loaded weapon? I don't carry guns myself. I need to go get me some, but to leave a 2-year-old in the car by himself with a loaded weapon, that was just very irresponsible for the parents. But I mean, it's devastating to hear stuff like that. And the parents, they got to GoFundMe for the little boy so they could pay for his burial and grieve properly. That's what the mom said. But they might be facing charges for having a loaded weapon around a child and, well, neglect, basically, because they left the child in the car by itself with the gun.
Mona, I see why we have had technical difficulties.
Why?
Who changed these mics around?
Not me.
I'm like, what in the world
Not me. I
is
didn't do
going
it.
on? I'm
this
like,
time.
because you just talk. You changed the mics around? Somebody changed the mics around, because you see you were on mic number 2.
Am I?
Yes. That's why a minute ago you were
that's why
just
I couldn't
talking.
hear.
Exactly.
Yeah, I couldn't hear myself, but I thought they could hear me.
No. If you can't hear yourself, they can't hear you.
So I was just talking.
Yeah, you just doing what you normally
you
do. You just sit
serious?
there and
So they
talk
didn't
to
hear this
yourself.
wonderful
No,
story I
they
was
heard
telling.
nothing you said.
Well, actually, when I came here this morning, all the mics were on the floor, so I don't know how that even happened.
So-
That's crazy.
How all the mics get on the floor?
I don't know. I know I didn't put them there.
And I just picked them up, put them on.
The last show for Friday was the Ain't It Man show.
Mm-hmm.
Who
No,
was it?
we had the 118 show
Friday?
on. We didn't have a show Friday.
Oh, we did.
So Wednesday. Mm-hmm. So the last show was the 118. So, yeah. Okay, so we're going to have a meeting after this.
I don't know.
We're going to meet after this, because I'm like, I'm like really, I was listening. I'm like, why is all of a sudden, after the holiday, everything is like too loud, not loud enough, not right. And I found out it's the 4th of July break, so we don't need to take holidays.
No.
That's what it
We
is.
just need to come in and
Nah, we
pull
just
the
don't need
screws or something, because
we don't need to take holidays, man.
yes, we do. That was so very
Relaxing.
nice to be.
Man, you
having to
nah, that
volunteer.
ain't what I heard. You got in trouble over the holidays, so you can't let y'all.
I get in trouble.
I ain't gonna tell it on there. I ain't gonna even tell it on there. You can't, folk can't even let you come over, so you don't know how to act.
I didn't do it.
Hey, this is the question. Have you ever invited somebody to your house and then you realize you want to regret it for the you like, never again? I was like, a lot of people were asking, a lot of my family saying they're coming down for the birthday celebration. And they say, so we're going to do something at your house, right? Because last time he was here, we did everything at the hotel.
Right.
And when they came to my house, it was like 80-some, almost 100 people at my house, right?
And they
It's
didn't
like,
leave.
why did we go to the hotel? Why didn't we do everything in your backyard? I was like, oh no, buddy. Oh no. I mean, it's like, so the question is, this holiday, did you regret inviting some people to your house? And do you think it's better to do stuff
Outside of your house.
at a
At
picnic,
venues.
at a venue, at a park versus your house? Because Jaja's birthday was actually at her grandma's house back in Mississippi. Now, the only good part about that was when the party was over, we just got in the truck.
Yeah, you didn't have to do
Now,
that.
that was the only good part. Because other than that, I wish we could have had everything here. But it was just like, hey, the party over, I'll let you. But when you have it at the house,
You got to clean up and, oh, God.
yeah, you got to keep on cleaning up. You got to keep on doing this and doing that. And you got to worry about people going in and but
Yeah, I think if everybody be considerate and help out, at least offer help.
your kin people are not considerate.
At least
How many
offer
kin people
help.
do we have that's considerate? If you have 10 folks that's some kin to you, only 2 of them gonna be considerate. The rest of them holler, y'all have a good day. We appreciate you. And do you think you should bring stuff when you're invited to someone's house for the holiday?
I think so. I think everybody should bring something, but you should also be considerate too, because the way things are, some people just don't have it.
Right?
So, I mean, if you can afford to do it and not throw it in that person's face, everybody should be included.
I think the hardest thing, and I'm just talking for using my personal experience. I'm not from here. Mm-hmm. And if we don't go home, then only person here is myself, my wife, and my daughter.
Okay.
So we don't have a big family here. So I'm very ticky. The way my stomach is set up, I can't eat everybody's food.
Oh, okay.
So if I invite you to my house, I don't want you to bring none.
I mean, well,
I don't want you to bring none. I just want you to come.
that's your preference.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I asked. What do you think? You think?
Yeah.
I
I think you should, but
bring some
what
sodas
you
or
just
something.
said,
Different
like
saying, bring some sodas.
sodas or plasticware.
I don't want you to cook, man. I don't want to get no hair out your food. You got dogs at your house. You got the dogs in the kitchen licking
That's
the spoons.
something to think about. And if you can afford to do that, yeah.
Nah, I'm just saying.
think
I don't care if I
everybody
can't
do that if they can
afford
afford
it.
it.
If I can't afford it, if you got a dog, don't bring nothing over there. Because some folks sit up and let their dogs lick their spoons.
know.
Some folks let their dog lick their bowls. I don't want your dog
They be on
DNA in
them
my
on
food.
TikTok. You be seeing that?
What
It
they
was
do?
a cat. This lady was getting ready to cook, prepared. She had her mise en place up and everything. She had everything together. The cat came and jumped in the bowl.
See what I'm talking
And
about?
she was like, get out of there.
And then kept right
she
on.
didn't wash it or nothing.
I'm
She
telling
just
you.
went on. And
Man, you ain't
people was
gotta
like,
tell
you
me.
need to wash that bowl.
Man, you got to tell me. I done seen the people how they do it. I used to work at Burger King. I have seen people drop the hamburger
Yeah,
on the
I've
floor,
seen some things.
pick it up, and put it back on them folks' hamburger.
If I see it, I correct it. I don't let people do that.
I'm like, buddy. And
Whether I'm
so,
a manager or not, you ain't finna do that in front of me.
so what
I
do you
don't
think
like
now? You got a dog. And see, here's the thing, and this is a real touchy conversation. Some people love dogs more than they love people.
Exactly. Because scientists have told them that dogs' mouths are cleaner than human mouths and stuff, but I don't care.
I don't want no human licking the spoon, putting it back in that stuff.
No.
The dogs lick they behind.
Yeah, and each other.
In each other behind. I mean, come on now. Let's just be real about it, man. I don't want that. And I don't care what folks say. Who gonna come over and say, I let the dog lick the spoon while I was cooking?
Right.
No. That's all right. I'm serious. I got a very sensitive stomach. A very sensitive stomach. We were on our way to church one time, and we stopped at the service station, and I was so hungry. And I got a piece of pizza.
Okay.
You know I got food poisoning? I was food poisoning
Off pizza.
off pizza.
Was
I
it
was
old?
so sick. Oh my God.
Was it old pizza?
I don't know. I got it from the service station.
I mean, did
it looked like it was fresh. Then I went to a family reunion and I ate some spaghetti. I got food poisoning.
That's messed up.
And I just made in my mind, I'm not
you
eating
done been
no one
burned
else.
so many times.
Oh man,
so,
this is like me.
That's stuck in your head.
Even at church, I done ate some food at church and I've been like, oh my God, I'm so sick.
So that's why you thought that was my cupcakes.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, man. It's like, I'm just
But
like,
it wasn't my cupcakes. So
I really be trying to work with you. And I'm like, man. And then I be looking at you. I'm like, okay, let me look at your fingernails and look at you, see how you take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, I know you're nasty in the kitchen.
well, you said that's the best kind of food.
No, I'm talking about that the kitchen is like old school nasty. I ain't talking about you nasty. I'm talking about the kitchen old school. That food be good. Man, I went to a hole in the wall, boy. So this new restaurant, I ain't gonna call them out, but oh my God, it was just
really in this area.
Yes. Oh my God, I ain't gonna even call you out.
Okay, don't call their name. But
now we're talking about we get off, man. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I have not found a real Southern restaurant here yet.
Really?
That throw down like back home. It's a different in the food and where you're from.
It is because
and I don't think you should try to cook Louisiana food if you ain't from Louisiana.
I don't either. I think
it just don't taste the same.
You should like those balls everybody's making. The I can't think of the name of it. Got rice.
I have no idea.
Stuff.
I ain't gonna eat it.
It's about that big, and they opened it up.
And what's in it?
You know what? Rice.
Nah, I ain't gonna
like
eat it.
dirty rice or something, but it's covered in Cheetos.
Ain't gonna eat it.
Cheetos.
Ain't gonna do it.
Well, that's the new thing, and everybody's trying to make them.
Let me tell you something. I had a cake the other day. Cupcake the other day. If that cupcake didn't taste like some bad cornbread with some icing on it, I was like,
the texture was cornbread or the taste was cornbread.
It was both. It was dry. If I threw that cupcake at you and hit you, it'd hurt. I mean, I'm like, y'all should have went with some Jiffy Mix.
Well, some people, honestly, I found that out before I started baking. My son, I think it was my oldest son, his 8th birthday. I wanted him to have a tier cake. And he liked superheroes, so it was like Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man.
Okay.
So I made beautiful cake.
Yeah.
Love the presentation.
Probably didn't taste like nothing. It was beautiful though. How did it taste?
I paid for the beauty.
That's all you did. Cause man, I'm telling y'all, y'all making some nasty cakes right now. I'm talking about gross.
Well, this was a bakery, like from a bakery.
I know, but it's like
well-known bakery. Everybody wanted her.
Yeah, because they're looking at the presentation.
I think that's what it was, because when we cut into that cake,
oh man, you could get this mess. You should have.
My son talk about that cake now.
It was just that nasty.
Yes, he still talk about that.
I'm telling you, it was pretty, but it was nasty.
Yes.
Oh my God. Hey, so let's talk about this tomorrow. Y'all get ready tomorrow. We're gonna talk about how was your holiday, and how do you handle bad food. Do you tell the people, or what do you do? Because, man, you be trying to hide your plate, throw it in the garbage and all that. Hey, y'all could get ready to talk to us tomorrow, and we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Mona, that is a conversation to be had.
It is, because,
And
okay.
Mona,
we'll talk about
it.
We're
going to talk about it tomorrow, because listen, Mona, have you ever seen somebody that could be you, though, and that ever thought they could cook and their food just be nice?
That ain't me.
But I'm saying, have you ever met somebody like that?
Yes.
I mean, they be bragging.
And they talk about it so much, and you be like, I gotta taste some of this. And then you taste it in this cardboard.
Hey, so y'all know what our topic going to be tomorrow. So those of you that's listening, we're going to talk about how to handle when the food was bad.
But that goes back to you saying about the seasoning in different places and stuff.
I mean, it's
those
different.
people that cook that, it might be good to them.
No. When you can cook, it should be across the board, able to cook.
Yeah, everybody should.
You remember
like
we went to the restaurant, they did something different. But that woman back there came from the back.
Right.
Y'all told that woman put some seasoning on that food. Mm-hmm. She went back there, did whatever she gonna do to it, and that food had a nice little taste to it.
Yeah. That's all they need is a little sprinkle.
I went to a place. We were coming back, and we stopped at a place in Tupelo.
Okay.
Oh man, that food was good.
Really?
Mississippi.
But see,
Mississippi.
a lot of people mess up.
You hear that? Mississippi. Okay. And who eat crunchy greens?
Crunchy. What do you mean crunchy?
They're not. They don't.
cooked all
They
the
don't
way.
simmer them down or boil them down, and
a
they
lot of
like.
people, but
And it's crunchy.
not in the South, but
And who have
We like
greens
ours.
with no cornbread?
some people.
Oh my God. We got a lot to talk about tomorrow, man. Listen, we got a lot to talk about tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned. And listen, hit us up on Facebook. Tell us what you think. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. We'll read your comments. We'll discuss your comments. You just hit us up. Let us know. Man, listen, Mona, I was late coming in here because I've been working on our website.
Okay.
So if you go to Shows Up News, you'll see click here for the local Shows Up newspaper.
Okay.
So people
And
can
it'll be
click
in
there and they can get our local news, see our newspaper, and they can get our national news that is updated instantly. So you can see everything that's going on in the world, like the tornado. They're talking about the hurricane right now in
hit
Texas. Yeah, so it's bad. We got some kin people that stay down in Galveston. They got out of there. Had some more kin folks that's down in Houston. They said it took them 9 hours to get out of Houston. So we're praying for those families.
They're evacuating.
Yeah, they're evacuating. So we're praying for those families, praying that they have safe travel and speedy recovery.
What I don't get is the people that want to stay with their houses.
Well, you know, some folks ain't got it. That's what happened when it happened in New Orleans. Everybody wanted to stay. Then the levee broke. Then you had all this mass flooding. I'm getting out when you tell me. But again, it goes back to the food. A lot of people can't afford to leave.
I understand that, but okay, like the ones that can afford to leave, but they choose, oh, it ain't gonna be that bad,
Well,
and stuff
they
like
just-
that.
yeah.
After Katrina, I think if they tell me something coming, I'm making arrangements.
Well, I mean, I'm like you.
So find a shelter or something to get in somewhere else.
Man, listen, check this out. A lot of people are mad at Sam's Club.
For what?
They say Sam's Club like cutting a lot of perks.
Oh,
So what a lot of people doing now, they saying they finna switch over and go to Costco.
really? Well, a lot of people that deal with Costco's and Sam's say Costco's is better than Sam's.
I don't know. I've never challenged. I never looked at the two, but I've been a Sam's Club member for the longest. And they said they cutting a lot of their perks, and a lot of people getting mad, and a lot of people going over to Costco. Where's the local Costco in Huntsville?
Huntsville.
Oh, okay. See, that's
the one
thing.
I know about.
So you had to drive all the way to Huntsville in order to go to Costco.
Yeah.
Nah, that's all right.
Pretty soon they gonna have one here.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
We're eventually getting almost everything Huntsville got. Watch what I tell you. It might take a little while.
Man, please. Hey, so tell me this. Y'all get ready. You guys that have checked out our paper, a lot of people are like, well, it's only one page folded in half. Hey,
So you
guess what?
got that.
It's one page that we are doing, and it's going to grow. And as it grows, we want you to continue to support it.
We made history.
Hey, we made history, man. This is the first out. We coming out, baby. So we just need your support. Get ready. Our second edition comes out next week, and we want
Alrighty.
you to be a part of it. You can truly be a part of it. Give us a call at 256-712-2888.
I had somebody from another state. I'm not gonna say what state because people don't know who I'm talking about. But they
Mississippi.
It was up north. They sent me a picture of our paper.
Man,
They was
somebody
like,
blowing your
"Congratulations."
phone up, man. Tell them you're on the air. They ought to
Jamie.
know. Oh, Jamie don't care. He like, Mom. Hey, Mom. Mom.
But they were like, congratulations.
From up north.
I made the paper.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You showing
I was
out.
excited.
Hey, but listen, I love how people would take stuff and they just try to be negative about it. But hey, I don't care. One page folded in half. That's that one page that we put out, and we're gonna put out more paper. And we're gonna put out. We want you to be in the paper. And listen, I don't know anybody else that's doing it.
I don't either.
With 10,000, we put out 10,000 copies last week. We're going up to 40,000, and we're working where you could just go to your mailbox and get our paper out. But for those of you that don't like paper, just go to showsupnews.com and you can check us out right there.
Get the digital.
Come on now, because we got a lot to talk about. We're going to cover in our paper. We're going to cover the event that just took place that we We'll talk about that too. So, I mean, a lot of people are like, what happened to y'all? Well, we got cut. We want to talk about how people will use you and then cut you.
Okay. We're talking about that tomorrow.
Man, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about that food tomorrow. Talking about that food. We're going to talk about how people could use you, and once they use you and then they don't want to don't feel like they don't have to deal with you, but they forget. It's called the law of reciprocity.
Okay.
And what I'm learning how to do, I'm going to be good to you regardless of what you do to me, because God's word is true. God said, be not weary in well doing.
Okay.
Because in due season, you're going to reap if you don't give up. So learning how to do that. I'm excited, Mona, because I really, like you said, I really enjoyed my family. I was at home with my mom, my dad, my children. Everybody was there. Yeah, my son was the only one not there. But we're getting ready to see him in a week or so.
Okay.
And see my little grandson. And I'm super excited about it.
That's wonderful.
And I got the help. I got my health and strength. I saw a lot of hearse rolling, and the one none on mine. And condolences to you. I didn't know that your baby, your grandbaby's funeral was Saturday, so
yeah,
I want to say condolences to you and your family.
I knew you weren't gonna be here,
and we're praying for you. I know Tamika said the funeral. I said I thought it was this coming Saturday. She's like, no, it was Saturday. I was like, oh. I said she out there slinging snot as usual.
You already know. I thought they put me down to sing the song, and I thought I could do it.
You choked up.
I couldn't do it.
You choked.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't even start. I mean, when I looked over there and saw my grandbabies crying.
Oh, your grandbaby was crying,
just
so
like,
it's a done deal.
I can't. I mean, it hurt me for my daughter, but you know, to see them babies crying, yeah.
I know, man, because a life is a life.
It is.
And that's what people like. I heard some people said this before. Well, why you have a funeral for a baby that was born?
Right.
And it's like, because there was
you
still
create a bond.
That's still
while
the
that
mothers,
baby is,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
well, see, that's the problem. Men don't create that bond. The one that's carrying the child create that bond.
Yes.
And we just have to be, because funerals are not for the dead; it's for the living. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, I just want to say condolences to you, and we pray that your daughter have a speedy recovery. And God will give her joy. Won't he do it?
Won't he will?
He said he would. So and now all we can do is believe it. Hey, listen, we had so much fun at church yesterday, and I want to go back over that too, because it was so it was so good, Mona. I wanted to preach it again.
Really?
Oh my God! Because people often tell people on how people should be and about going to heaven and getting to heaven, and then it clearly states in the Bible 7 things that God hates. And boy, when you look at them things, all of us got them characteristics.
Wow.
That we got to work on. And the only way we're going to be able to enter into the kingdom of God, we got to be up under the blood of Jesus, because Jesus is the one that's going to cover us. He's the one covering us to allow us to be in his presence.
That's true.
And so it was good, man. I got excited because I was like, man, this is like really good, because a lot of people like to talk about it, but to really get into it, man, we're gonna get into it. I mean, we got a lot. The show gonna be on tomorrow. I ain't gonna let y'all get on here tomorrow without me.
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm here. Like Deion Sanders said. I'm coming. I'm here. All right, so y'all get ready, because it's going to be on. Anyway, in the meantime, we want to say thank you for tuning in to 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
Hey, enjoy yourself. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you back tomorrow. Same place, same time. Hey.